A few weeks ago, I stumbled upon a brand new, faceless Instagram page called VGI. They posted their first video on December 17th, and just over a month later, they've already gained 3 million followers. This is currently the fastest growing faceless page, and they're doing something entirely different. They post inspirational, story-driven videos with a philosophical twist. What's surprising is that these videos are actually quite simple to create. Right now, starting your own faceless page is a huge opportunity. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to make these kinds of videos. But first, let's check out one of their videos so you can see what I mean.
Better. If a guest says you've met this woman lived for 2 years at the top of a tree. 200 don't raise your...
As you can see, these videos are all inspirational stories narrated in a calm, low voice, always ending with a deep, philosophical moral. Before moving forward, if you are new on my channel, do subscribe it and press the bell icon button. I have also uploaded multiple videos about YouTube automation. If you want, you can watch these. Now, let's dive into the most important part of these videos, the stories. To create them, you'll want to use ChatGPT. It can be tricky to make stories that don't sound like a unicorn farting rainbows in a Disney movie, but I've come up with a prompt that generates amazing stories, perfect for these videos. Simply paste the prompt, found in the description, and you'll see how good the stories turn out. These stories always start with a scenario, build up, and end with a clever conclusion that leaves your audience reflecting on life. ChatGPT will handle writing these stories for you. I recommend hitting the redo button a few times to get different variations of the story. You can do this by clicking the redo icon at the bottom of the screen. After that, simply pick the best version that fits your video. Next, you'll need to create the voiceover, and I highly recommend using 11 Labs. It's by far the best voiceover software out there. I've included a link to 11 Labs in the description. One thing these pages do really well is having a serious, deep, low voiceover that hooks the viewer. If you go to Voices and then Explore, you'll find hundreds of high-quality options. I found one that fits perfectly. It's called Dave, Deep and Gruff. He sounds like he's narrated crime documentaries. Simply add it to your voice lab, adjust the settings, set stability to 50% and clarity to 90%. Then paste the text from ChatGPT and hit generate.
In a dense forest, a boy was raised by monkeys, learning their ways and living in harmony. He climbed trees.
Now you're ready to start editing the videos. For these, you'll need both footage and background music. There are 2 ways to go about this, a free method and one that costs a little money. For the free method, you'll need to search different websites for copyright-free videos and music. This takes time and often limits your choices. Alternatively, you can use editing software that includes built-in copyright-free videos and music. These are usually paid but offer more options and higher quality. Since these videos are so simple to make, I'll show you both methods so you can choose what works best for you. Let's start with CapCut. Upload the voiceover you created in 11 Labs and drag it onto the timeline at the bottom of the screen. This is where all the editing happens. For music, while you can search Google for free copyright-free music, I recommend using CapCut's own audio library. They offer a free plan that allows you to monetize your videos, gives you unlimited downloads, and ensures no copyright claims. Search for something like Cinematic Emotional and download a track you like. Upload it into CapCut and drag it onto your timeline. In this case, the song is already the perfect length, but I'm going to add a dramatic pause at the end of the voiceover. Adding pauses at key moments in your videos can be powerful. Almost as powerful as the awkward silence when my last Tinder date realized I don't exactly match my profile picture. But you'll see what I mean when I show the final result. To add the pause, place the timing bar where you want the pause and click the split button on the left. Then move the split section further along the timeline. Next, set the aspect ratio by going to Ratio and selecting 9:16. Now it's time to add footage. For free stock footage, you can use sites like Pexels, but as you can see, they might have limited options, e.g., alternatively, try Pixabay, which has more variety. You could also search on YouTube for copyright-free videos, but be careful. Some channels upload content from paid sites under the guise of being copyright-free when it's only free for them. To be safe, search YouTube, apply the Creative Commons filter, and look for videos labeled with a Creative Commons attribution license. Once you've gathered enough footage, upload it into CapCut and follow the same process as with the audio. Listen to the voiceover, drag the appropriate video clip onto the timeline, enlarge it to fit the screen, and cut it to match the voiceover. Repeat these steps until the video is fully covered. Add filters by clicking here, apply matching effects, and adjust the look. Finally, add captions, customize the templates, and when everything looks good, click Export. Now, you've created a full video using free methods.
In a dense forest, a boy was raised by monkeys, learning their ways and living in harmony. He climbed trees, shared fruit, and felt free. One day, he stumbled upon humans. Intrigued, they offered him clothes and shelter. Curious, he followed them, thinking he'd found a better life.
Now let's move on to the paid method using Canva. First, search for Canva on Google and click the link. It's a paid tool but easy to access. I'm using the paid version here. Start by clicking on Video. A new window will open. Next, click on Uploads and add your audio file. Drag the audio file onto the timeline, and it's now part of your project. For background music, search for Cinematic or Motivational in Canva's audio library. Download the one you like and add it to the timeline. Now it's time to add videos and images that match your script. Click on Elements and search for media relevant to your story. Keep adding and arranging the elements until the visuals cover the entire video. Once that's done, it's time to add transitions between the scenes. All transitions have been applied. With the media ready, it's almost time to download your video.
In a dense forest, a boy was raised by monkeys, learning their ways and living in harmony. He climbed trees, shared fruit, and felt free. One day, he stumbled upon humans. Intrigued, they offered him clothes and shelter. Curious, he followed them, thinking he'd found a better life.
We've covered both free and paid methods. So what are you waiting for? Upload your videos on social media and start earning money.